All right, so we're back live. So, all right, guys. So we're back here live on live on YouTube. Hope everybody's doing great. Welcome back to the live. Let's get the likes up. Give this video a thumbs up if you're just joining. Let's get the likes up. If you're just joining the live here, give this live thumbs up. Okay, I'm sort of like, okay. Hmm. Good to see everybody, guys. Let's you know, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to at least 10. I'm not able to see exactly the number of people that are viewing this because I'm using one screen. Hmm. I wonder if I can. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do something. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So this works. Um, oh, okay. Current viewers, 19. Okay. So I see there's 19 people in the room. So if I can get everybody to like give this live a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. And if this is your first time watching this channel, welcome. Great to have you here. On this channel, what I do is I provide you guys with trading analysis. Okay. I analyze pairs like gold, GBP AUD USD, and all the Forex pairs. This is a great place to learn trading. If you're a beginner, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on your notification bell to get notified for when I come live. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to be analyzing gold, and I'm going to be live for today. It's going to be just 20 minutes. Okay. For the YouTube live, just because of how YouTube is, the engagement is not that great. So I'm going to just try to be live for like 30 minutes whenever I come live on YouTube. It's just going to be for 30 minutes. So, and the beautiful thing about YouTube is that this live is being recorded. So once I'm done this live, you can always go and rewatch the analysis and all that. So you can, you know, just remind yourself of what was said and, where to look for trading opportunities and all that. Okay. So that's one thing I love about YouTube. And also, it's like, it's not so strict like TikTok. TikTok is very strict. Like right now, I'm probably not going to be coming live on TikTok for a while. Okay, so the live is only going to be happening on YouTube for now because I'm trying to protect my TikTok account and stuff. So I won't be going live on TikTok for now. So yeah, so guys, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So let's get started. We're going to be analyzing gold. Let's take a look at gold here. Currently, it is, let me delete all this stuff here. This is things that I draw when I was teaching the students earlier. I was actually live with the students who have signed up for my trading class in the past and who are current students. We had a live trading session together moments ago before coming live here on YouTube. And yeah, it was a great time learning about the strategies and everything. So if you're someone who's interested in learning more about like the strategies that I use and all that, then that's the place where you want to be, because that's where I break it down step by step. Okay. Here you get knowledge, just limited knowledge though. So let's get started with the analysis. Okay, so this is you know what? I'm gonna just delete everything because this is just annoying. Okay, so let's just start from scratch. This is gold. Okay, on the daily time frame, it is currently, what is it, 3,311. It's been going up, crazy move. Gold is, I told you guys this is a pair that you always want to just look for buying opportunity. Like the best trades to be taking on gold is always a buy. Any pullbacks that we get in the price is always just an opportunity for us to look for buy. So on this daily time frame, I hope you guys can see the screen. Okay, I hope like what I've done right now, I split my screen in half so I can be able to see the comment section and see the chart and everything at the same time. So hopefully this is not a problem. Okay, so this is our previous high, 3,167. That's what price broke above. Previous higher low is right over here at 29.56. Okay, and then yeah, ever since the price broke above this high, this previous high, it hasn't come back to do a retest. So this 3,167 is going to be a really strong area to look for buying opportunity when the price of gold comes back to it. Okay, so just keep an eye on that 3,167. It is going to be a really good area for buy when the price returns to it eventually. Okay, so that's it. That's the best area to look for buying opportunity on this daily time frame. Okay, so now let's check the 1 hour. Right, on the 1 hour time frame, price has been going up. Recently we see that the price broke this previous high right here. Okay, so this is our, I'm gonna mark it here. Okay, so this is basically the recent high the price broke yesterday. Okay, it broke above that. This was a resistance at 3,245. Gold broke above it, and ever since it broke above it, it never came back to do a retest. It's just been going higher and higher. Okay, no sort of pullbacks, nothing happening at all. Okay, so this is also an area to look for potential buying opportunity when the price comes back. So this 3,245, is a potential area for a buy on gold. Okay, but for where gold is right now, I wouldn't be buying gold, because this is an extremely risky place to be looking for buying opportunities on gold. I would be patient to just wait for the market to pull back down. Okay, pull back down to at least 3,245, 3,225 for me to look for buying opportunity. Okay, so that is basically it on gold. For now, there is no signal to buy, and there's also no signal to sell either. Okay, no signal to sell either. It's also a little bit risky to try to sell gold because right now it's showing signs of wanting to go up, but then you don't want to be buying. Like, you always want to make sure you buy at the best area, and the best area to buy is when the price is back at a previous high that it just broke, or back at the previous higher low. That is usually the best area to be buying. If the price is at neither of these places, then you will not buy. Okay, So that is it for gold right now. For me, I am not in any trade for gold. I am gonna just wait. I'm setting the alert here, and then when the price comes there, that's when I will look for the buy. Okay. Eventually, price of gold is gonna come. You know, the place it's gonna come to eventually is this 3,167. That is somewhere. That's a place where it's going to come to eventually. Okay, eventually, but it might not happen right now, but eventually it's gonna happen. Okay. So yeah, so that's gold. Let's look at Bitcoin. Okay, on this channel here, I know I have a lot of people that trade Bitcoin and all that. So I want to take a look at Bitcoin next. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so Bitcoin is this pair here. Let's see. Okay, we are heading up. Okay, with Bitcoin, it is showing us that it wants to go up. I'm currently looking at the 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin. Okay, so we had a very strong area to buy Bitcoin at 83,463. Okay, that was a really good area to actually buy Bitcoin. And then the target where Bitcoin is heading to right now is we're first targeting 84,600. Okay, I believe this is where Bitcoin is heading to. Okay, this 84, yeah, 84. Let me just mark it. Okay, so this is where it will eventually get to 84,000, like 600, 84,900. That's where it's heading to, and it could actually go higher than that. Okay, so if you bought Bitcoin at that, this is where I would have take profit. Okay, so this 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin is also, this is the current trend right now. It's up. Okay, let me just delete all this stuff here. Okay, so the current trend for Bitcoin, it is up. The price has been trending up. As you can see, the price is just forming, okay, higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so now let's look at the important levels. Okay, let's look at it deeply here. What do we see? We have the previous, okay, we have the previous higher high right there. Okay, and then we have the previous higher low right here. Okay, so previous higher low for Bitcoin right there. Okay, so what ended up happening, the price came back to do a retest of this previous high, tapped into it, respected, and then the current high right here, which Bitcoin actually ended up getting rejected from. Okay, actually got rejected from it a few times. First time right here, second time, third time it came. It attempted to break above it, but it failed, and then it ended up coming back. Okay, came back, and then now it's holding the support again. So the market is in an uptrend as long as we don't break, as long as it doesn't break below this 82,600. Okay, as long as it doesn't break below 82,617, it is still in an uptrend and it's still going to be able to buy. Okay, so far it's buying, and this time around, based on what I'm seeing, okay, yeah, okay, so from now that I've done a proper analysis, where I see Bitcoin heading to is actually, it's going back to this high. It's going back to 86. Okay, so this is where it's going to go to 86, 86,159. and there's a strong possibility it's going to be able to break above that. Okay, it's going to be able to break above that resistance and head higher. Why do I believe that? Is because we've already had multiple rejections at that resistance already. Okay, so usually when the price is returning back, okay, like I'll say the third, fourth time, the third or fourth time is when the price tends to break that resistance, right? So the price, if the price is returning back to that resistance now the fourth time, there's a high possibility it's going to break above it to head higher. So I'm anticipating a strong breakout above 86,159, and then the price heads to the next resistance, right? It's going to break above that and head to the next resistance, which is sitting around 87,300 and 88,500. This should be where price is heading to next. Okay, so for Bitcoin right now, it is a buy. TP number 1 is 86,000. TP number 2 is 87,000. Okay, and then I don't expect Bitcoin to go below yeah, if you're gonna set your stop loss, set it below this current low here, this 83,000, just slightly below it would be a good area for your stop loss. Okay, so yeah, so that's Bitcoin. See the daily time frame. Yeah, okay, so daily time frame, same thing. On the daily time frame, it is bearish, right? It's in a downtrend, and for the Bitcoin price to resume uptrend on this daily time frame, what needs to happen? We need to get a very strong breakout above we need to get a strong breakout above 88. Okay, 88, let's just say 89,000. Okay, because that previous lower high is actually around 80. It's actually around 89. Okay, around 89 or 88 900. So if we can get the price breaking above that high on the daily time frame, then this is now going to trigger a strong movement back, back to this all-time high. So yeah, so if you notice Bitcoin breaks above that 88,900 or breaking above 89,000, just know Bitcoin is now, is back to being extremely bullish. Okay, but until then, we are in the short term, we are bullish in the short term, and then yeah, in the short term, we are bullish because we know it's heading up to 86. And then a good area for possible sell, we have 87,000. Okay. So 87,000, 300, 380, that's going to be a good area for possible sell. Okay. So yeah, so that's Bitcoin. Okay. So far we've analyzed Bitcoin. We've analyzed gold. Okay, with Bitcoin, it is currently a buy. Okay, so I would be buying Bitcoin TP at 86,000. Okay, we've analyzed gold. Okay, with gold right now, there's no trading opportunity. We're waiting for the price to come back down. Okay, to around 3,245 to look for possible buy there. And then the next pair we're going to look at is going to be Audi USD. Or is there AUD? Okay, so I see a request for AUDNZD. Okay, so let me take a look at that one. AUDNZD. Okay, let's take a look at that pair. And remember, if this is your first time joining the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel here. What I do on this channel is I do analysis, live analysis on a few Forex pairs, provide you guys with basic trading knowledge. It's a great place to learn trading if you're a beginner. Subscribe and join my free Telegram group so you can get signals and more trading education for free. Link is right below the description of this video. Okay. Good. So looking at this pair here, I'm gonna be taking a look at it. Let's see. All right. Okay. So let me start off by checking the daily time frame. See what trend this thing is on. Okay. So okay. So it looks like it's bearish here on this daily, yeah, on this daily time frame. Okay, the trend is currently bearish. Okay, it is bearish with the previous low right here, and then high right there. There. Okay. So previous lower low, previous lower high. Okay. Now we have our current low right here, which the price is currently at. Okay. So okay. So this is current low, price is back at that. This is a support. Okay, this is an area for possible buy. Okay. Now let's check the 4 hour, see how the price has been interacting with this support here. So far, yeah, so far I can see the price has been holding the support, right? It came back, held it, so this would have been a really good area to buy, and then the price ended up getting rejected here, came back down, held it again, and now it's trying to go back up. Okay, trying to go back up. However, we have a little bit of a resistance right here. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing, okay, this thing is most likely gonna sell. Okay, I think it's gonna, yeah, I think it's going to sell from what I'm seeing here. Good area for sell. Well, we have this 1.0789 to 1.0835. This is good area for a sell. Okay, because it looks like the price, it tried to hold the support. Okay, but it is not, it's not doing a very good job. Okay, it held it, but then it got rejected halfway, and now we created this new resistance here, which is actually going to prevent the price from pushing up. Okay, so now that resistance is 1.0835. This is something that will prevent the price from going up. If the price is able to break above, okay, if it's able to break above this 1.0835, then it's going to go up. So I say look for buying opportunity above 1.0838. Okay, if it successfully breaks above this, yeah, if it successfully breaks above that, then you look for buying opportunity, right? If it doesn't, then yeah, for now it is a sell. It's at a this resistance, it's gonna sell. So that's what I see happening for this pair here. So I hope that made sense. Okay, it looks like it is going to sell. Okay, let me check the weekly time frame. Let's see, what is the price looking like in the weekly? Let's see. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna. Okay. This is not a pair I trade a lot, so okay, let's see. Weekly time frame is like, if I zoom out, it is bearish. Okay, it is bearish. Yeah, this thing here is bearish. It's actually bearish on the weekly time frame. And it looks like it's just been going sideways for so many years. Okay. For so many years, it's just been going sideways, bouncing back and forth between this is the zone here that it's bouncing back and forth between right here. So between 1.0498 and 1.13, it's just bouncing back and forth between that. That's it. So yeah. So this looks like this is a pair that doesn't really trade. It doesn't have like straightforward direction where it is where it moves. Okay, it looks more of a pair that moves sideways a lot of the time. Okay, with this pair here, it's like best look for trades. I wouldn't say looking based on market structure, no. Okay, but having an understanding of having understanding of liquidity and all that would be a good strategy to use on this pair. Okay, and this is something I teach on the trading class. Okay, if you have that understanding, then you'll be able to actually trade this pair here. So from what I see, like I said, strong sell is where the prices are right now. This is where it's gonna sell. The target where I'm expecting it to get to is down here, okay, around 0.738. This is one area where I am expecting the price to get to, okay, from this sell here, okay, around here. And then if it goes higher, the next area for sell is around 1.0836, okay. So that is it. And then if you're trying to buy, yeah, right now there is, let's see. Okay, so a possible area for buy is going to be down over here around 1.07. Okay, 1.0738 is going to be a possible area for buy in the short term. Okay, because we have this fair value gap right here. Okay, so when the price taps into this area, this is going to be a possible area for a quick buy back at the previous high. Okay, but for now it's going to be a sell. It's going to sell back down. So yeah, so that's it. What else? So we've looked at GBP US. No, we didn't look at GBP USD. So we looked at Bitcoin. Okay, we've looked at Bitcoin. We've looked at gold. Gold isn't doing much. It's just been going up. So we're just waiting for the buying opportunities. Okay, for gold. So far, I don't see any yet. Okay, and then what else? We looked at. I think that was it. All right. So one more pair on the list here is going to be Audi USD. Let me quickly look at this. Okay, so this is Audi USD. Okay, this is Audi USD here, which is currently, hold on. Okay, this is Audi USD. I'm expecting it to sell, but right now it looks like it's not. It's not selling. Okay, I was expecting the price to sell as a result of this rejection here, but it's not selling. It's still going up. Let's look at the daily time frame. Okay, so this is Audi USD on the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, the price is actually bearish, right? It's in a downtrend, and resistance right now on the daily time frame is around 64, where is it? 6403 approximately, or 6410. That's the current resistance on the daily time frame. Okay. And if the market is going to get out of this downtrend, we need to get a break above that resistance. Okay, we need to get the price to break above that, either on the 1 hour or 4 hour time frame. If we get a bullish candlestick to close above that resistance, then it is going to go high. The price is going to go up. First target is 66.786, and then it, yeah, so and then it can even go all the way back to this high. But that would be it. Okay, for Audi USD, it's at the resistance. Okay, it's already at the resistance, so any moment from now price could break above this to go higher, or it can get rejected. Okay, if we see on the, if I go to the 4 hour, let me go to the 4 hour. Okay, on the 4 hour the price did get rejected here. It approached, okay, this resistance here, we can see it did get rejected a little bit, then it pulled back down, and now it's, going back again. Okay, the main resistance is up here at 6408. Okay, so the price, since it already cleared this resistance here, it went down, and now it's going back up again. Okay, we already have a sign of a rejection here, so I'm expecting the price in the short term to pull back down. Okay, to pull back down to this low 63.33 and head lower. Okay, but if it doesn't do that, okay, if the price instead continues, this is the current resistance here, 63.89. If it breaks above that 63.89, it's going up to 64.08. Okay, and at 64.08, be very careful. That's an area where if the price is getting there, there's a high chance it's going to be able to break above it, right? And if it breaks above it, it's going high. Okay, once it breaks above it, just wait for the retest. Okay, it's going to break above, come back for retest, and then you look for your buy at that 64.08, 64.10. Okay, but for now, if the price ends up getting rejected from where it is, okay, which is what I am anticipating, then where you want to look for buy is down around here, around 62.94, 62.75 would be the best area to look for buy on Audi USD. Okay, so that's basically it. Scenario number one, we start selling off from where we are, and then target is this low here, 62.95, 62.75. Okay, that's scenario number one. Or number two, we break above this current resistance, 0.6410, to start heading higher, then we look for buying opportunity. Okay, so yeah, and then if we come back to 62.75 or 62.95, that is an area to look for a buy. Okay, so that is basically the scenarios that can play out for Audi USD. Okay, so let's see which one of these scenarios is going to play out. Okay, is it going to be the sell first, or is it going to be the buy? Okay, so guys, that is basically it. I think I'm going to end it here. I did say I'm only going to be able to be live for 20 minutes. Okay, so we analyzed Audi USD, explained it to you guys, and then we analyze gold. Okay, so for gold here, there's for now there's nothing for us to be looking forward to, like nothing. Price is just still going up, so I would not be in gold right now. Okay, right now there's no trading opportunity for gold. And then Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin is probably the only one that's there's something to actually, yeah. So for Bitcoin, if you haven't gotten in a buy, get in a buy for Bitcoin because Bitcoin is about to go up. Target is 86,000 number one, and then we have 87,000. Okay. So with that being said, thank you guys for joining today's live analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not yet subscribed. I'll come live again on Monday. Okay, tomorrow I'm not gonna be able to come live, but I'm gonna come live on Monday. And then starting next week, I'm gonna try to keep a consistent schedule of coming live. I know this week I wasn't really consistent in coming live and all that. I do apologize for that. But next week I will really work hard on coming live consistently Monday through Thursday, starting at what time? 10 a.m. or 10:30, okay? 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Okay? So, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Remember to trade safely, manage your risk well, don't trade with emotions, don't be greedy, don't be fearful, and I pray that your trading account will grow bigger and bigger. All right. Take care, guys. See you next week. Bye.